This week for my book Babble, I'm going to talk about a 1994 prompt from the AP Lit exam about the absence of characters and how they affect the novel. One character in my novel, Murder in the Cathedral, that actually doesn't even come into the play is the king. The king, who does not make one appearance in this play whatsoever, kind of drives the entire plot of the story. The archbishop left in the beginning because he had conflict with the king. When he returned, it was about whether he was going to overthrow the king or not. Then, toward the end, it was about the king's command to kill the archbishop. This king has not once appeared in the play. The archbishop fears the king at first, and that's why he flees. But we don't know anything about the king. We don't know if he's a mean man. We don't know anything about him. But toward the end, we see that he is unfair, that he kills the archbishop without even hearing his side of the story. Now that could mean two things. That could mean that the king is completely unreasonable, or that could mean that the archbishop and his conflict was so great that the only option he had was to kill the archbishop, which, as we saw in the beginning, could have been the best idea for the king, considering the archbishop was plotting the same revenge against the king. Now, the king's men are very loyal to the king, which shows that the king could be a very respectable man and very fair to his people. The loyalty that the knights show to their king is quite remarkable. They don't necessarily agree with killing the archbishop in a church, however they are so loyal to their country and to their king that they do what they are told. This king could either be very fair or he could be very scary to the town people. If he's a very intimidating king, then that would show why the knights felt they need to kill the archbishop. They were intimidated by the king and what he would do to them if they didn't. So although the king does not make one appearance in the play, Murder in the Cathedral, his presence is very well known and in fact drives the entire story.